His Motorbike, Her Island is a romance film directed by Nobuhiko Obayashi. This is the fourth film I've seen from him. The first three I've seen were kind of more fantastical sci-fi or horror. I didn't quite enjoy House, and School in the Crosshairs was a little bit zany. It's fine, and so is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. But this one I really enjoyed. This one's about Ko Hashimoto. He is a free-spirited man who loves his Kawasaki motorcycle. He's a free spirit who wants to just have the wind in his hair, and he meets a beautiful woman on a mountain and he keeps bumping into her, so a romance forms. However, he ditches a woman he's currently seeing of sorts and has to do a James Dean type duel with her brother, who is his boss and co-worker. So I wasn't expecting this sort of interesting sort of plot line, because the description doesn't explore anything beyond the romance. They say it's a love triangle between a man, a motorcycle, and a woman. So I wasn't expecting these other interesting sort of motorcycle sort of shenanigans going in. And the first half's like a tumultuous coming of age story, but then the romance sort of explores as he goes to the island and he meets her and her parent and her way of life, basically, and he gets her into motorcycles, so they start to develop that, and then they go back to the island, and there's an interesting sort of sense of nostalgia and longing. There's some small time skips over the course of a year through the seasons, and then things happen to his ex Fayumi and things like that, and what could have been, longing, all sorts of interesting little aspects to the story. Side characters have things going on too, so it feels really lived in. It's not just the main character. And overall, there's also an interesting narrative technique that threw me for a loop. Whenever the movie's in color, it's realistic, but whenever it's in monochrome, it's sort of a hazy lens that the main character sort of sees the world in. So you really can't take everything with a grain of salt whenever something happens in black and white, because it could be sort of unreliable narrator sort of aspect, what I really didn't really get at first, but then it really pays off in the ending. So this is a very sumptuous and romantic, but also intriguing sort of film. It's coming of age, it's romance, it's art house. Definitely worth checking out. I really enjoyed this film, and I give His Motorbike, Her Island a 7.5 out of 10.